Hello, Waukee High School families, students, and staff. Mr. Justmann here wearing my Dodger baseball shirt because I missed opening day last week. I don't know how I'm going to fill the days with no baseball until that comes back, but probably more importantly, how am I going to fill my days without getting to see all you students? And talking to Mrs. Rowland and Mrs. Hill, Mr. Ross, Mr. Heasterman, and Mr. Dewey every day. One thing we keep coming back to is that we really miss hanging out, interacting with you guys, getting to know what's going on in your lives, and just being a part of the Waukee family. We really miss that stuff. I'll tell you, let's get to some important things here. Today is Monday, and you can plan on hearing from me every Monday, either video or email, for the next couple weeks. And what we've asked our teachers to do is use Tuesday as the day they reach out to you. So you will hear from your teachers, your classroom teachers, tomorrow, and they were going to outline how we wrap up term 3 this week. So what they've been told is they can accept anything that was already assigned and due before spring break. If it wasn't due until after spring break, we're asking them to give an exemption because we know that not everyone's going to have the ability to complete that stuff as they would if we were in school still. So we're going to try to wrap up term 3 by the end of this week. As students, you're going to be able to work with your teachers on, are you happy with your current grade and taking that letter grade, or would you choose a pass-fail option if, say, you were going to make up a foods lab or you had a test to do in chemistry and you just hadn't done it yet. But we're going to try to let you do some makeup stuff online if it's at all possible. But if it was not due before spring break, our teachers will not expect it right now. Then starting next Monday, you'll hear from me again. And then on Tuesday, which would be April 6th, you'll hear from your teachers to start term 4. If you have a new class, a new term class, expect to get an email with a new Google Classroom code, and so you can join that new classroom. Teachers will continue to communicate, whether it's Google Classroom, Google Sites, Blackboard, whatever it is that they're using for their class. We know that DMAC and AP classes are just a little bit different. We know DMAC has been communicating with you directly, and so has College Board for AP. Hopefully your teachers will be able to clean up some of those things that are a little bit uneasy right now. DMAC may extend their drop date. They're also given some pass-fail options. We've been told that the Regent universities, Iowa State and UNI, will accept pass when it comes to accepting of kids and scholarships and things like that. It's uncharted territory for all of us, and so we're just trying to figure it out. What do you really want to know right now is, what are we doing for prom, the musical, and commencement? Well, I'll tell you that the worst answer I can give you is we just don't know yet. If we return on April 13th, like we're supposed to, we'll go to the backup prom date. We'll still have commencement, and we'll still have the musical. It does appear that we may get extended a little bit longer, and so if we don't come back on the 13th and come back, say, in May sometime, we'll still find a way to have prom. We'll definitely have commencement, and we'll figure something else out with the musical and or the theater productions at some level. Worst case scenario is we don't return at all. If that's the case, we'll try to figure something out. We don't know what that looks like because this is new for us, just like it's new for you. But we know that we put an emphasis on celebrating at Waukee High School, and so we'll find a way to celebrate not only our seniors, as this is their only senior year, but we know you're only a junior once and you're only a sophomore once, and so we want to make this year special for you as well. Let's try to keep a positive attitude through all this if we can. I asked teachers a week ago to consider journaling. It's not only a good way to get your thoughts on paper, but it can also lead to some interesting memories in a few years and hopefully some laughs. Keep track of your viewing habits. What movies did you watch? What shows did you binge? Keep track of your exercise and nutrition. Did you get stuck eating the same thing for 3 or 4 days in a row, like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that I ate for 4 days in a row last week just because you didn't want to leave the house? Some of those things hopefully will be funny to us in a couple years. Keep up with that social distancing and some of the other things that you've been told to do so we can all get back together and finish this year soon as a group. Again, expect to hear from me every single Monday, and expect to hear from your teachers on Tuesday with more direction. Thanks, and take care.